Hey Jake, I hope you're doing well, man. I really enjoyed getting to see you this last weekend, and I was so fortunate that you were able to meet me part of the way, and I was really happy to get to see all my friends and family. Um, I really feel more energized and revitalized knowing and thinking so recently about all the very important relationships I have back in St. Louis. Keeps me motivated up here, and the traveling was tough, but it was worth it. I barely stayed awake for that 9.5 hour drive. It was brutal. And now for work, they got me traveling again. I'm up in Rapid City, South Dakota, and here for some training and some networking events as well. They put me up in this bomb hotel room. I mean, look at this thing. You see that bathtub? It's in the bedroom. And then they also got like a couch lobby area in here. Only thing they're missing is a kitchen, even though I probably wouldn't be cooking. But this place is sweet. And yesterday I came back from working in the garden, and so I really need a nice hot soak. And damn, I'm blessed. That thing is great. And then today we went to Crazy Horse Memorial, picked up this sweet rock. They were offering to people, and a nice piece of the mountain to hold on to. And then we went to downtown Rapid City and explored, and we even went and saw this haunted hotel. There wasn't much to see there. I think it's one of those things where you gotta actually stay in it to get the full spook. But it's on my list now. And thinking about it, I really should be visiting Limp Mansion. I've never actually been to Limp Mansion before. I've always wanted to. Anyways, I really liked your vlog last week. I hadn't heard about a lot of the history of cancer treatments and how people have talked about it in the past, but like you said, it's really something powerful to be able to see how it's moved forward and how humans have been able to combat even something that long before was thought to be impossible to defeat. So I think we're moving that way. And oddly enough, you had posted this video, and before I had even seen your video, we talked this weekend about one of my family members who had just finished treatment, and it was successful, and we were also thrilled to see him get through it. And he of course was a little upset about losing his hair and eyebrows. Very little to sacrifice, but he actually had the nurses draw on eyebrows for him, so that was pretty funny. Anyways, I always kind of think of things in the context of environment and humanity's peace and the overall scheme of our globe. The most interesting thing that I've read not too long ago was that humans have actually been increasing cancer rates in various species, from air pollution, water pollution, and even in like processed foods. You let processed foods when they're chemicals and stuff rot, and then you throw it out or put it in a landfill, and it seeps into the ground, and hungry animals will dig it out and eat it, and they may not be able to process it like we can. Even especially if it's rotten, and that can damage them really badly. So pretty much every animal has been affected by that, and that's not something a lot of people have done a lot of research on, because we think of more of the visible, like habitat loss and hunting animals to extinction or other threats like that. But cancer is kind of under the radar right now for animals. I just hope that we may start thinking about that a little more, because animals really have a power and a lot of information that we could probably even use to fight cancers ourselves. I had looked it up and done a little research, and elephants have this gene. It's TP53, and we have this as well, but they have 20 of them, and it basically produces a protein which heals DNA before it can become mutated. And because they're so large of an animal, they have billions and billions of cells, and they've had to be able to fight cancers effectively. So I don't know if we've been looking into that for cancer research in humans. But another animal is the naked mole rat. They've injected cancers into the naked mole rat, and it's been able to fight it off. I hadn't seen if somebody's found the reason behind that yet, but you know, we've always seen nature as a toolkit for humans to use freely, but I think we need to think of it more of as like a symbiotic relationship, because they have as much to offer us as we could offer them, and we could be losing a lot of that valuable information as species go extinct. I talked to you about the dandelion root and how that has a anti-cancer agent in it if you boil it and turn it into tea. So maybe we should be plucking our weeds and turn them to tea that way, and that might help us. You know, there's a lot more for us to learn, but I think we're progressing towards a happier future for humans, and then we need to consider animals in that place as well. Anyways, I really like the idea of you sharing your 2 recommendations for music. I already heard of Sticks and Stones, and that's an incredible song, and I liked your other song as well. My recommendations are My Love by Frills, and then Cockroaches by Slang. And this is My Love by Frills. I don't know if I can do this or not. I'm not even sure if this is legal, but we'll see if I get a commercial on this video. It'll be a surprise. Anyways, I will see ya in your next vlog, and until then, have a good time, man. Bye.